Hello everybody and welcome back to Maisie's Garden. Gemini, I have a message for you. If you have Gemini in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and our north node sign, this message could be for you, okay? Guys, only take what resonates. If this doesn't resonate, please check the other signs of your chart. We will have an extended reading. The extended is available on my Patreon. That link is in the description box. All right. This is a weekly check-in for my Geminis. All right, let's see here. Let's get some oracle cards and then we'll go into tarot and see what's going on. Spirit, what kind of message do we have for Geminis for this week? That went flying and it landed right side up, so on the floor. I'm going to take it. Hold on. Ah. Okay. Ooh, gems. Red's your color this week. Well, let's hold off. But I think red's your color this week, Gemini. Oh, we got 3. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. All right. Red and blue. Those are your 2 colors this week, Gemini. All right, let's see. All right, so the first one that came out the gate. Oh, no, these aren't the ones I want to use. Hold on, guys. I'm all over the place. Gemini. I'm satty. All right. First one that came out for you, Gemini, is listen for spirit. I'm going to show you here just in a second. I just want to get some shuffling. Ooh, what are you resisting, Gemini? There's like resistance here. What are you resisting? What are you resisting? Interesting. All right, listen for spirit. It's the barn owl. Okay, like the light is so bright and it's on the lowest setting. Anyway, barn owl. There's heart. It's got a message in its hand. There's like candlelight. There's a message trying to come through and you're not listening. There's something written in your heart here. Let's see. I don't want to go too far over. Let's see. Because what I'm getting is there's definitely a message that you need to listen to. Maybe you need to open up your heart space. And this is why I got red. Hold on, guys. Let me just see if I can tweak this a little bit. Oh, no. Oh, even worse. Oh, God. It's so bright. Why? All right, sorry. It's a new camera, so I just think I'm not used to how bright this is. All right, anyway. Are you not listening to the messages of your heart, Gemini? Definitely not listening to something. And something's trying to tell you something. This red is why I said red, because like it really picked up, even though the other 2 cards are definitely blue. On a dark moon night, barn owl swoops low over the fields. Her wings beat not only are silent, but create a wake of quietude and a vortex of otherness, crossing her path like crossing over into elsewhere. And so barn owl has long been a messenger between the worlds, bringing word from the realm of spirits and ghosts. Barn owl hunts even on the darkest nights, her ears picking up, the chattering of mice and the soft sound of grass brushing against a rabbit's skin. Or maybe, I don't know why they say rabbit skin, it's rabbit's fur, but whatever. Or maybe simply senses their souls as they go about their nightly business. Close your eyes, barn owl whispers, and open your ears to the sound of spirit. But also that the fact that the heart's here, there's there's like a message of your heart, or there's something that like you're ignoring within your heart space that's like part of the message. All right, and we're gonna go in deeper with that. And then if this next one is delight and daring, look at the blues. Definitely stood out more. And this is the 5-line skink. Guys, some of these animals, like in Tauruses, and now yours, the skink. It's not skank, it's skink. I promise you're not a skink. Or are you? Like, chill out, all right? Relax. No, I'm just joking. But it says the delight and the daring. And there's a lot of like predator, like, some type of predatory dog, like a wolf or, yeah. And then there's like talons here, and there's, rattlesnake, like some type of snake, maybe like a rattlesnake, some type of like falcon, hawk. So like, let's see what this says. Delight in the daring. You may really like the adrenaline rush of things. You may really like doing all the daring things, right? Skydiving. Maybe you like to drive really fast. Maybe, cliff jumping and parasailing and riding motorcycles, or the things that are a little bit more on the daring side of things. And I know you can be really safe in some of those, but they're a little daring. Bungee jumping, right? Like those kind of things. You might really like the adrenaline rush, okay? Maybe you're an adrenaline junkie, but there might be a message here. What are you running from? What are you running from? Kind of, that's what I'm getting here. Like, what you running from? All right, 5-line skink is an adrenaline junkie. Wow, okay. Did not know that I was going to say that. An adrenaline junkie, the evil Knievel of the lizard world. I think that's really funny. All right, anyway. This speed demon flashes his bright blue tail, baiting hawks and snakes. Catch me if you can. Skink trills, diving into a crevice. Skink knows he's super fast, but that's not why he baits the big boys. His superpower is beyond speed. Skink can lose his tail and still live. So he flicks it around like a bright blue flag and then scurries for the shadows, cackling as he goes. Skink reminds you to delight in daring, that to really live, you have to be willing to take a risk. Okay, listen. Maybe an adrenaline junkie, but I still think that maybe you're running for something, or maybe you need to take a risk in love with that heart thing. There's still like something about the heart, because it's like drawing me so much. Maybe you need to take a risk. When's the last time you put your heart out there? When's the last time you allowed yourself to fall in love? When's the last time you allowed yourself to actually like feel those emotions and feel that way and take a risk? And, that might scare you, but you can go cliff jumping off of like an 1,000-foot cliff into water. And then you're like, oh, that's great. And I could do that, no problem. But you can't fall in love. It's a little ass backwards, don't you think? Something about your emotions here. Okay, and then this one says honor lineage. This is a beautiful one. This is Asian elephant. Lots of blues. I really don't like how bright this fucking light is. You can't really see the richness of the colors of this. It's like washing the color out. The richness of it. Like, see, there it is. Guys, I think it's like within you, because that looks like DNA to me. It's within you. It's within you innately to like want to love, to want to be loved. let's just see what this is, because I have no idea what this means. But I'm really getting that, like, you may be the most daring person in the world and do the craziest shit, but you're like scared to love, and you're scared to embark on that type of a journey, which is weird. I don't know why I'm getting that. The elephant stands in the river of time, honoring the past and then nurturing the future, always feeling the lines of lineage radiating both forward and back. She remembers her ancestors, the mastodons and the mammoths, the long extinct cousins of this ancient family, and she knows she's a link in the chain of life. Her daughters will someday be matriarchs, and then mere bone fossils that will someday point to the species that no longer exist. You too are a link, a bridge between what came before and what is yet to come. As you move through your life, honor not only what is past, but what is yet to be. Again, listen, if you got hurt in the past, all right, so it's really scary, right? To put yourself back out there, or maybe there's like deep childhood wounds there, and maybe you were never shown love in the most appropriate way, or something along those lines. But don't be scared of what you could build in your life when you open up your heart space. All right, listen to Spirit. All right, Spirit, tell me more about what's listening to Spirit. Yeah, there it is. I don't even know that I need to go further than these two cards. 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords. You are afraid of being betrayed. You're also afraid that your intuition's not right, or that the messages that are coming in, or if you listened to your intuition, or if you opened up your heart space, that you would be wrong. Maybe it's happened in the past, and that's why now you're afraid of that happening again, of repeating those cycles. So you've kind of, maybe you're like the five-tailed skink where you like wag your tail, right? And you're like, hey, but then you pull back, right? You kind of put yourself out there and then you pull back. And it's like, why? Why are you doing that with yourself? What are you so afraid of diving completely in? Like I said, you'll freaking dive off of a cliff, but you won't go dive into love, or listen to yourself when it's when something is presenting yourself that like could be love, or could at least like lead you there, or you could just experience something different that maybe you've never had. Afraid to take the leap. Afraid. You're afraid of cat. Yeah, you're afraid. Oh my God, you're afraid to love because of toxic cycles in the past, or something that has happened in the past. Something where you were pretty hurt, huh? Give me more. Yeah. Oh yeah. And you made the choice to like pull back and restrain yourself and keep yourself restrained based off of like an old cycle. But you're not listening, but Spirit but the messages are coming in. Gemini, you may meet somebody. They could have Sag placements, because you're showing up here, Gemini, with the Lovers. And then Sag is showing up with the Temperance. And Sag and Geminis are sister signs. Which means they're the opposites of the zodiac. But you guys like mirror each other. You get along very well, okay? Or you can push each other's buttons, but, it's more of like a mirroring, pushing buttons, than it is can't stand. But anyway, beyond that, it really feels like you've decided to like restrain yourself here, because you're just, listen, you need to pay attention. You need to pay attention to what Spirit is trying to tell you, or what, or the opportunities that Spirit is bringing into you, or the universe, or God, however you, right, is bringing into you, because I feel like it's trying to end these cycles for you, but like your fear that your intuition is wrong, or that the cycle is going to repeat itself, or that it's not meant for you, is like so strong that you're not really listening. You're not really listening appropriately. Once you decide to focus on this and kind of bring an awakening or an enlightenment to this, on like how you are sabotaging your own self, this becomes illuminated. And I think maybe you start to, work on grounding yourself, maybe putting some effort into creating a little bit more stability within yourself, so that you can be open to being able to bring things in. Allowing yourself to experience different things. All right, so delight and daring, right? I'm like, you kind of put yourself out there and then you pull it back. You put yourself out there, you pull it back. But you're like scared of love. 2 of Cups. Gemini, you're like scared of love. This is wild. I think this is kind of funny. Yeah, because you feel it's a burden because of what's happened in your past, what's happened before. You must have really loved somebody and they really hurt you. And now that just feels like a burden to you. So you kind of just, like, you dangle your tail, okay? You shake your tail feather a little bit, but then you don't really invest, and you scurry away when things start to get a little heavy, or when things start to really seem like it could go somewhere, or, could go to the next level, or your feelings start feeling, and it's like, I have the feels. And that's such like an air sign thing to do, right? Like to shut down because you're feeling emotions. I get it. Emotion's not your wheelhouse, but like grow through it. Come on now. Yeah, you're self-sabotaging. This is all like in your head. It's a self-sabotage that it's a burden, that you're going to repeat this burdensome cycle, or that you're going to get hurt again. But I have a feeling, I'm going to be very honest with you, the universe is trying to bring love into your life. Yeah, with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Spirit is trying to bring love into your life. And you're just like still stuck in this like anxious, scared mindset, or fear mindset of what love is, or what love brings to the table, or how burdensome it is, that you've kept yourself kind of closed off from it. But it's trying to break through. It's trying to break through. Something's going to catch you. Something's going to catch you one time, Gemini. One good time. You could have Virgo placements, Gemini. Very mercurial. And who knows? Like, how do you know that if the universe is presenting this to you, that this is not something that's meant for you? That maybe it's the justice for all of the hardships that you've gone through. Do you know what I mean? All right, let's go into the extended. The third card, because I usually get a third card in the extended, and I dive deeper in all of this. We're going to go into the extended of this. So if this is where you're done and you're not coming with us to the next video, I love you guys so much. Let me know if you guys need a personal reading. Reach out to me through any form of my social media. You can DM me. You can email me. The link's in the bio. And if you guys are coming over to the Patreon, link is down in the description below. Love you, Gemini. I'll see you next week.